I either sketch just messy sketches, or I do comic pages. So it feels nice to have a place where I just really put my best effort into painting and following through on an illustration. So I did the sketch that's gonna be the painting to celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I'm gonna paint it using jelly gouache. Specifically Michael's jelly gouache. Their brand is Artist Love. I'm gonna try and keep it kind of loose. I want it to be fun, not take too long. I don't want to like just get too sucked into it. But before we start that, oh, hey, where'd you go? I was gonna put you in the camera. Can you sit? Hi, Roro! I gotta take her for a nice long walk. She has been very good this morning while I was sketching and being cozy on the couch, but she needs to go outside, so we're gonna do that. Still in my PJs, Roro! Yeah. Probably gonna go for a walk in my PJs, because why not? So majestic. It's so majestic, Roro. Oh my gosh. Yikes! You're so fast. Hi everyone, I'm Miss Mark and welcome to another video. This video is celebrating my 1,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful and so proud and so pleased to have reached 1,000 subscribers. In case you're wondering, it still makes me really happy every time I see the the 1K. Now it says 1.08K. So we are just moving right along, okay? We are already 920 away from 2,000. We're so close. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you to all my subscribers who have been here for a super long time, as well as my subscribers who are new, who just joined, who just stumbled across my little channel of comics and stuff. Thank you for being here, and thanks for encouraging me to keep making art. It feels amazing. So with this illustration, I kind of changed up at the very last minute what I was going to do. Originally, I had this idea of a super polished illustration. Like I had this in my head, a super polished illustration that would kind of, I don't know. I had some inspiration from Hergé, the creator of Tintin, some artwork that he's done, some posters that he's done, and promotional materials, and I thought, I'm going to do something like that, and it's going to be super clean, polished, all that kind of stuff. But after sketching, I was like, you know what? I kind of just want to have fun with this, and I just want to enjoy the materials, and I don't know. I wouldn't call this a doodle, but I kind of felt like it when I was painting it. I felt like it was very low pressure, and it's okay that I wasn't getting as detailed or fine line as I wanted. I don't know. I just enjoyed the process, and the result is good enough. I did have the thought, like, maybe when we reach 2,000 or 5,000 or something, I will recreate this image in a more polished style. And I don't know, maybe this image is something that I will revisit every 1,000 subscribers or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, what I decided to do for subject matter was I picked some of my characters, like they're all standing around and having a celebration, and I put them in somewhat Japanese style clothing. If you're new here, I'm working on a comic called Sugar Serpent. I post about it over on Patreon, and it's very Japanese influenced. And I just had this idea of like my Sugar Serpent character, Toby, who's very, pleasant, optimistic, supportive, all that kind of stuff. I was like, if any of my characters was going to remember to throw a celebration for someone, it would be Toby. So I was like, what if Toby invited everyone to this 1,000 subscriber celebration? I don't know. That's the narrative that I sort of had, and I just liked the idea that everyone, all my characters, like, get together for this celebration. So I don't know. The idea occurred to me, and my brain would not let go of it, so I went with it. I talked about this sketchbook a little bit on Patreon. So patrons, I'm sorry for the repeat, but I am actually making this sketchbook my finished sketchbook, my polished sketchbook. You know how like people will have their messy sketchbook or ugly or rough or whatever, like the sketchbook they don't show people? I kind of want this sketchbook to be the opposite, if possible, because what I've noticed over the past, I don't know, months, maybe years, I really struggle with finishing illustrations, and when I need to finish an illustration, it just feels like I'm very unsure or uncertain of how to like actually go through that whole process. So this sketchbook is for me, this sketchbook is to kind of force me to actually go through the steps of finishing an illustration. Now, these are not perfect illustrations by any means. I'm not setting that standard because that would be unrealistic. But I just kind of wanted to get used to the stages of like laying down an underpainting and layering the paints and selecting a color palette, like just all those things I don't normally have to do for my sketches or for my comic pages. So this sketchbook is going to force me to actually go through all those steps and finish paintings and just get comfortable with that workflow, at least more comfortable. At the end, I could not resist bringing in a pen. I picked this, I think it's a Micron, and it's the PN. This way, I could get some fine lines, but I didn't have too much control over it because I didn't want the line art to get too fussy or too precise because then it wouldn't match the kind of more loose painting style. And I think it worked. I'm surprised by how much I like this illustration because it felt very rough in a lot of places. But at the end, when I looked at it, I was like, by golly, I am pleased with this. I think it's part of it is the concept makes me happy. And then just the reminder of 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for 1,000. I will see you in a future video. My dog won't stop barking. Okay, bye.